things I enjoy about rehearsing is it's not always perfect on the first try. You can make mistakes. You can do it in rehearsal rather than on the stage.
Every single day is just fun. We have fun throughout every single number, every single scene, and there is not one part where we are all bored or tired. It's just fun all the time.
I enjoy learning blocking for the first time because it's always fun to just learn something new. However, the most challenging part is remembering it for the next time.
It's kind of hard for me to be like, hey, just like loose and fluid when I'm on stage. Like it's easy when I'm not, you know, in front of an audience.
So getting the blocking and getting the lines down is easy, but the hardest part is feeling the lines, because that's what we work on for the last month of rehearsal, and it's the toughest part to understand.
It's really challenging to actually come up with a character and think of things to do and keep it entertaining, so I'm really enjoying pushing myself and discovering new ways to play this part.
I play Tanya, and she's kind of classy, a little bit of a gold digger, but she's always there for her friends and stuff like that, and she likes to flirt around. And me personally, I'm not very a Tanya person. I'm a very more down-to-earth, not really uppity. But it's fun to kind of explore that side and try to figure out, like, okay, maybe I am a little bit like her.
So Sophie is Donna's daughter. She can be a little bit naive at times. She's definitely an idealist. She wants a big white wedding at 20, married and having kids so young. And she's definitely very youthful, so I think that was pretty challenging for me, because you sort of have to drop your inhibitions and just sort of forget about what everyone thinks about you and just sort of be a teenage girl.
Donna is definitely a really cool character. She's a very strong, empowering woman, and I have a very deep connection with that because I have a really strong, awesome mom who in so many ways reminds me of Donna. So when I am developing the character, I really channel my mom, and I also channel myself because Donna's very independent and very just free-spirited, which I like to think that I am the same way. So she's definitely a very cool character that if you look beyond the surface and past the surface, you'll definitely see so many cool things.
Rosie is very vulnerable with men, but then again, she's a hard rocker, so it's really hard to know when to do which.
Rosie is a loyal, independent person who is always there for the people that she loves. And she's a vital part of the world's first girl power band, Donna and the Dynamos. I like playing Rosie because she doesn't care what anyone thinks, and she's just completely and utterly herself.
I play Sam Carmichael. He's one of the male leads in the show. He tries very hard to do the right thing, but it doesn't always come out to be the best. So he does what he thinks is right, but in the situations he puts himself in, it's a lose-lose situation.
So the character that I play, Sky, he's very mellowed out, very calm, very relaxed. He gets happy very, very easy, and that's something that I share with him. Differences, not too many, I would say. We're pretty close together. He's just more fluid than I am with his movements. But other than that, we're two peas in a pod, man.
The most challenging thing about this show in general is probably just finding continuity, because it's a lot of different songs and dances, and it's just hard to find continuity, and it's hard for it to make sense and gel together and flow.
The most challenging thing about this process is that, you know, I'm also a football player, and sometimes it can just be hard to balance both with, you know, time scheduling and, you know, how much sleep you can get and, you know, homework, you know, but, you know, you gotta make it work.
The music is definitely very challenging, but I definitely think the best part of practice would be just looking up and watching everybody do a great job.
I really enjoy just seeing the music come together, because we start out with some music practices, then we block some scenes, choreograph some numbers, and then throughout the next couple weeks, you just see it all come together as one big production. It's a really cool thing to see.
It just becomes this amazing show, and I think it really comes alive like the first night, like, because once you you're practicing it and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, this is like fun or whatever. But whenever the real show comes, it just makes everything like come alive, and the audience is there to like actually applaud for everything, and you know, it's really great.
Knowing me, knowing you.